Just putting those two names together can jumpstart a host of feelings and memories through Tuscaloosa and Baton Rouge. Moments of frustration, disbelief, and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So LSU's offense will have the opening possession of the game. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got...
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. Rides to back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Matt, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers. And
this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return.
Yeah!
Give his offense an opportunity
just like that.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows.
L's up.
Defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fakes to grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
LSU 7, Alabama 0.
They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Looking for room, it's Jackson. Bust through behind his pad. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
I'm laughing, but I can't get the sound out. There goes the sound.
I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Safe little shovel pass. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. You start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys, they've got way too much speed. We saw it right there.
Absolutely center cut. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Takes a handoff, it's Jackson. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Williams. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Defense wants to bring the heat. The give on the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down. Right back to the well. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. It's complete to the left. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
I know what I was doing wrong. I was adjusting the pass, but not adjusting the front 7 or front 8.
They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. Oh, what a cut! He's loose. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers! And nobody's been able to hold that Tiger as LSU builds its lead over Alabama.
And listen, both these teams knew coming into this one that the more physical team was going to get it done, David, and that's been the Tigers, right? On both sides of the ball. They have been dominating in this game.
And putting up points, too. When LSU gets their offense going, they are so hard to beat. Rivalry game, regular game, whatever it is, this offense is cooking.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Hauls it in. Hits the afterburners. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Snaps it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. QB draw. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Rushes on him. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown LSU! And
all day, baby. All day.
Trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown.
1-on-1. Y'all left him 1-on-1.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Over. Coming into this one, we wondered
blowout.
These guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing
Caleb Jackson.
I know, talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, Everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So we gave up 2 big pass plays at the end because I was just playing prevent, just to make sure they didn't score the touchdown. Even though I know the computer's going to throw underneath for, if it's got time, it's going to throw underneath for a couple plays before it tries to go deep. But we got 1 turnover on them. They end up with 163 passing yards, but not more than us. So you take off about 63 passing yards maybe, and they only had like really 100 or something. They probably really only got like 40 passing yards out of them 2 plays. We got penalized 3 times for 15 yards, though. Delay of games. All right, let's look at the stats. The BAMA quarterback. He's only at 82 overall. He completed 75%, though. He was hitting them underneath. We had to make the adjustments. My bad. Don't care about their stats. Nussmeier, 16-19 for 191, 84%, 3 touchdowns. Rushing. Jackson with 188 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. He's getting a thumbnail. Big boy, 6 foot 235. That's a grown man right there. Just a junior. He probably going to go pro, though. He's only at 83 overall. He might not go pro. All right, Durham, 3 carries for 22 yards. Got a touchdown himself. That was early on. Nussmeier scrambled for 10 yards. All right, Brown, 8 catches, 98 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's a senior. Speedster. 5'11", 180, little guy. Aaron Anderson, he caught 5 for 52. He was catching them over the middle, too. He was catching them underneath, breaking up field. Racks. He was getting racked. Anderson, 2 for 36. And then Sharp caught 1 pass for 5 yards. No sacks given up. Mubanga with 4 pancakes. Echoes Waymore and Davis with 3. Young O-line. Defense led by Perkins. He was showing out. 9 total tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks. That boy showed out. Halsey with 8 tackles. Toviano with 7. Peyton with 3 tackles for losses. McKinley and Bro got tackle for loss. Peyton had a sack. McKinley had half a sack. And then Weeks with the interception early in the game. Turned it around, gave us all that momentum. All right, y'all. Appreciate you for tuning in. We got more action to come. We playing out the season. So we playing multiple games every week. I said I was going to do this like 2-3 months ago when the game came out. And then I started getting caught up in trying to do all my little different universes with the different teams. I'm like, I'm just do it all incorporate in one universe instead of trying to play as like 9 different teams and trying to keep up with all those different videos. So I'm just going to give y'all a different variation of games and play and have fun with it so y'all can see other teams instead of you always seeing my same favorite 9 teams or whatever. All right, y'all. Appreciate you for tuning in. Stay smart, stay safe. More action to come.